Hello again, Old Oak Primary School, and in particular a big hello to Hazel class. It's Miss Hepworth here again on the YouTube channel, and I thought I'd make a video because I don't know about you, but spending all day at home, I'm doing lots of work still for school and I'm going out for a walk every day, but I can get a little bit bored. I think by the time when it comes to the evening, when normally I'd be doing some fun activities and relaxing, I'm a bit bored because I've spent all day at home already. So I was wondering what I could do to make my evening a bit more interesting. And then I remembered that Miss McCartney posted a video on here a few days ago with some really good ideas of activities to do. And one of those, my favourite one, was to do a scavenger hunt around your house or your flats, wherever you live, and try and find things that begin with letters of the alphabet. So that is my activity for this evening. I'm going to go around where I live in my flat and try and find things that begin with the letters of the alphabet. So I'm going to start with the letter A because that's where the alphabet begins. So wish me luck, and hopefully I can find lots of things that begin with all of the letters of the alphabet. My first letter is the letter A. I thought we could come here into the kitchen. Now I have a kettle and a toaster for making my breakfast. I've got some pasta up there, but I can't see anything just yet that begins with the letter A. However, what do I spot over here? I think I can see some apples there in my fruit bowl, and these on the side here, they are called avocados, and they are really nice. They don't look very tasty, but inside they are green and creamy and really yummy. So avocados and apples, they both begin with the letter A. So I've come looking for something beginning with B. Now I've come out onto the balcony because that begins with the B sound, and you can see some other people's balconies up there. And what's this? This is a boy on a bike reading a book. Also about bikes. Everything begins with B. I've come looking for something beginning with C, and even though his name begins with the ch sound, it does start with the letter C, and it's Charlie. And those of you in my class will know my little monkey Charlie. And what is he doing? He is on the computer. He is playing computer games on the computer. Now I was looking for something beginning with the letter D, and I think these dirty dishes definitely begin with the letter D, and I definitely need to wash the dirty dishes up. Oopsie. So I came into the bedroom now to see if I could find something that begins with E. And as you can see, I have found my little monkey Charlie, and he has decided that it is his bedtime. But it looks like before he went to sleep, he was reading a bedtime story. And this book, most of you should recognise. We were reading this story before school closed. And I thought that now, since I have found something that begins with E, the Everywhere Bear, I thought I could read this story for all of you to listen to now. The Everywhere Bear by Julia Donaldson. With her blue pointy shoes and her hair in a bun, Mrs. McAllister teaches Class 1. That's Ollie and Holly and Josie and Jay, Leo and Theo and April and May, Billy and Lily and little Lee Woo, Daisy and Maisie and Matt, who is new, Hannah Hazala, Callum and Claire, Kevin and Bev, and the Everywhere Bear. The Everywhere Bear has a home on a shelf, but he doesn't spend very much time by himself. For each boy and girl in the class is a friend, and he goes home with one of them every weekend. On Mondays they carry him back to Class 1 and tell all the others the things that he's done. He has bus rides with April and horse rides with May. He eats burgers with Billy and jelly with Jay. With Lee Woo he's a pirate, with Kevin a king, and Callum and Claire push him high on a swing. He bounces with Bev and does handstands with Holly. He likes playing football with Maisie and Ollie. He always makes dens when he goes home with Daisy. At Lily's they let him be lovely and lazy. With Leo and Theo he tinkles a tune. With Hannah Hazala he goes to the moon. With Josie he whizzes about in a chair. No wonder they call him the Everywhere Bear. One rainy Monday, the new boy called Matt was splashing to school when he spotted a cat. And when he bent over to give it a cuddle, the Everywhere Bear tumbled into a puddle. Just round the corner, a driver called Pete sat in a van painting stripes on the street. Matt got to school and sat down on his chair. He opened his bag, and the bear wasn't there. Nobody knew that the poor little fellow, just like the street, had been painted bright yellow. Nobody saw when a river of rain washed him and whooshed him head first down the drain. And no one was there when the bear with the stripe, dirty and dizzy, splashed out of the pipe. The water was wild and the weather was wet when Jim, Jeff and Jonathan hauled in their net. Waves rocked the boat and a storm filled the air. None of them noticed the Everywhere Bear. Back in the harbour, Mohammed Hussein lifted the fish off the boat with his crane. "Give me 2 boxes," said old Mrs. Bishop, and she cheerfully wheeled them away to her fish shop. She started unpacking, then muttered, "That's odd, there's a bear wrapped in seaweed between these 2 cod." Out of the fish shop and onto a skip, into a lorry and off to the tip. "Aha!" squawked a seagull, called Solomon's shriek. "I smell fish," and he picked up the bear in his beak. They flew over treetops and over the town, and the bear saw his school when he dared to look down. Then Solomon perched on the roof of a shop. "This isn't a fish," and he let the bear drop. Then a very kind lady called Bethany Burke picked the bear up on her way into work. Each Friday morning, Class 1 pays a visit to one of their favourite places. Where is it? The library. Jay finds a book about stars. Josie finds one about buses and cars. Billy likes aliens and Lily likes lizards. Hannah Hazala is keener on wizards. Finally, everyone's chosen a book. They queue at the counter. Then Matt cries, "Look!" April and May and the others say, "Where?" "Behind you, he's there. It's the Everywhere Bear." Then they carry him happily home to Class 1, saying, "Where have you been, Bear, and what have you done?" The bear never talks, but he smiles to himself and thinks as he settles back down on his shelf. "I've been in a puddle, I've been down a drain, I've been in a boat and I've been in a crane. I've been in a shop and I've been on a skip. I've been on a lorry, I've been on a tip. I've been in a beak and I've been in the air. No wonder they call me the Everywhere Bear." I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the scavenger hunt that I did around my flat, and I hope you enjoyed listening to one of our favourite stories, The Everywhere Bear. I will finish trying to find more things beginning with the letters of the alphabet in the next few days, and hopefully I'll find some more stories along the way. I'll speak to you soon. Bye!